Good morning, everybody. What's going on? Travis here, Camp Grimsley YouTube channel. Hope y'all are doing all right. Just getting ready to go this morning. It's about, I'd say, 5 o'clock. Been up since 3. It's a normal day. Owning your own business, you're gonna always be getting up and getting after it, or you're going to be a night owl one. I prefer to get up early, get things going in case something messes up, so we got time to recuperate over the evenings. You don't know what kind of curveball you're going to be thrown during the day. Let's just put it that way. Appreciate everybody tuning in and viewing the channel. It's been a really good lawn care, landscaping, and firewood year. Little background of why we call our channel Camp Grimsley. Every day we go out, we work, or we work on the property, or work in the wood yard cutting firewood, and at the end of the day you got one place to go, and that's home or back to camp. Every day, that's the most important stop of the day, is your last one at the house. I learned that at a old job that I was at UPS, when I kind of stepped away from the lawn care world for a little bit there, and then kind of realized, what am I doing? Getting out of firewood and doing what I love, all that's so forth. We enjoy what we do, and we had a big learning experience when we went to UPS and learned how to basically manage people and learn from what I believe is some of their mistakes on how they treat employees. But you know, this ain't a video to down UPS. I mean, it's a great place to work. It's just, you're always working for somebody that sometimes don't know what they're doing, and that can be a little difficult, and a lot of other things that can go on in the union management world. Not for me. I like just getting after it and sticking my nose to the grindstone, and those experiences, I really do cherish those, because there's a lot of guys, when we're out here mowing or doing whatever work we're doing for the day, they'll stop in and see how I've been doing, see how busy I've been. Shoot, one of the guys yesterday, I was delivering firewood bundles, probably, I'd say 30 or 40 miles from where the UPS distributor station is, or however you say that. And you know, he I guess recognized the name, maybe recognized me a little bit, and stopped in and said hello and asked how I was doing, seen how hard I was working, and offered me some water. But you know, we keep cooler, and we'll keep waters and Gatorades in there, and I told him I appreciated it. But the little gesture, it meant so much. There should be a lot more people like that. A lot of times when people get disconnected like that, you know, as far as not working somewhere or whatever, you just lose touch with people, and a lot of people just never took time to stop, I guess is what I'm saying, and say hello. That's meaningful. Just shows what kind of, I guess, impact I've had on some of those guys, and some of the impact those guys have had on me. This year is going to be a really big year for us. It's took off like crazy. We're about to do a lot of ads and things like that to just see if we can maybe bring one more guy in this year, at least part-time, to start continuing that growth and that snowball effect. It's kind of been one of those things, though, you know, we've been getting up early every morning, and Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays, Ben works 4 10s, and then sometimes works on Wednesdays, depending on if we need extra help. It's It's easy to say I stay worn out physically and mentally for the most part. I come home most evenings, cook dinner for my dad. He's 71, 72. He's old fart. And hang out with him, make sure he's fed and good to go, take care of the dog, go check the trail cams, or we'll fill the deer feeder up, go down to the creek on the property at camp. Just doing little things to enjoy life as much as possible when we come in at evenings, but usually not too long after cook and eat. You know, if I'm sitting down, I'm probably falling asleep wherever I'm at, and then within an extended amount of time I'm waking up and then moseying on up to bed. It's not an easy life. I'm not saying you can't do it, but it takes a lot of consistency to push forward every day to do this 5, 6, 7 days a week and forget what weekends are. A lot of people, it's not in them. They think they gotta work 30, 40 hours a week, be on the lake the rest of the weekend, and that's not how successful businesses are made. It's not from jumping in $200,000-$300,000 in debt and digging your way out. It's from steadily taking whatever money you got, paying the bills first, buying food first, and putting everything else back consistently every day. That way you can get equipment and be able to eventually get to the point where you don't have to invest as much into your business, and then do the things you enjoy more. But as far as that goes, to me, I enjoy setting my future up than going and playing on the weekends. I feel guilty when I spend a day or 2 or 3 days straight goofing off, running around, not being consistent in what my future holds. It's challenging to see everybody always doing that, and their social relationships they make, but you know, a lot of our social relationships as a business owner you make, especially when you're a small minnow in the pond, you know, it's pretty much with your customers, the family that supports you, or friends that support you, depending on what kind of, you know, base of support you have, because everybody is just different. Some people don't have no family, some people don't really have no friends, but in reality, most people don't have that many true real friends that are there for them. There's a deer there. Sorry, I had to make sure that joker didn't run out in front of me, because I don't want to tear this old truck up. It's kind of my favorite, you know. It kind of makes me money. But anyways, back to the rant. You know, we appreciate everybody, you know, watching and everything, and I just want y'all to know kind of a little bit about me. And you know, we get up every day, we do this thing. I don't know where it's going to end. I don't know if I'll ever make $100,000 or $1 million, or you know, whatever the big numbers are, you know, a business can set, but I've made it to where I'm comfortable, where I don't have to stress as much. But there's always going to be stress. There's always going to be things come up, and you can't worry about it. You either can give up, be mad and quit, or just find solutions and keep going. And every day, that's what it's about, is learning, making adjustments, and doing the next day better. I mean, you ask Ben, about every day or every week at least, I'll throw an audible, which that has occurred, Ben, every morning at 6 o'clock. he texts me and says, "What's the game plan?" Because he knows within 8-12 hours of the last time I've seen him, he knows I've been working the process in my head, and also knows that customers in between that time call and need this or that, or special attention, or have special needs for, a party that week, and they got to get things took care of, whether they need firewood or things cleaned up. And he knows that, I know what I'm doing. We have a set schedule for the most part, but we have to throw those emergency things in there sometimes to make sure some people are took care of, because that's what helps the business grow. Along with when we focus on routine maintenance work, or routine work is what I like to focus my business on. And the reason of that being is every week, Thursday and Friday, we got yards we cut all day long. That's 20 hours of mowing 2 people. So, what is that? 40 hours of work, 2 days easy, scheduled every week all summer, spring and fall. Alright, and then we got Mondays and Tuesdays every other week that we have bi-weeklies. That's another 40 hours worth of work for one man, or total of 2 men working 20 hours. Alright, so we got that and that, and then we got side jobs, firewood, fire starters, landscaping cleanups, and everything else in between that gets thrown in there. All those other things are extra and putbacks, and all the lawn work, make sure all the bills gets paid, and we have continuous money whether the market crashes or not, because we try to recession proof our business. I'm not sure if that really makes sense, or if that's even a possible thing, because nothing's fully bulletproof. It takes the consistency of, I'm sure these military guys and stuff, I'm sure they're always coming out with new plates or armor and gear, whether they find a way to make it lighter or less penetrable or whatever it is. It's everything you do when you're in the business, you got to make it as bulletproof as possible. And a lot of that is just staying after it. And when things happen, when you get shot, because I don't really know other way to put it other than, since we're talking about being bulletproof, get shot, it's going to hurt, but you got to dang recover and keep going and make systems, repair your armor, make your armor better to make your business even stronger. And a lot of that has to do with doing it every day, getting up, going. Don't be hesitant. Don't worry about this or that's got to get done. Handle your stuff. Make systems. Make it where when things fail, it's because there's not a system in place that keeps something from failing. So that's one of those things we're continuing doing, making things better. And it's a challenge. I encourage any of y'all to stick after it, stick to it, stay with it, glue yourself to it, don't give up. Today's not the day, tomorrow's not the day, because eventually you're going to learn what you need to learn to make yourself better. You might lose some money some days, you might get injured, you might lose an employee, you might not be able to hire an employee. Don't let it get to you. Find a solution. There's a way to do it. I'm proud of all my friends and just extended networking friends on Facebook and YouTube that, you know, continually push down to the grindstone and hammer down every single day. It helps me keep going on my bad days, and that's part of why these videos are made, is because, you know, shoot, you get down in the dumps, man, it's easy to quit. There's a lot of things in life that's gonna slow you down a little bit, and you cannot quit. If you quit, you're just like the 99% of everybody else, because you might as well not even start it at that point. If you're gonna do something and then quit, it's repetitive. You gotta stay after it. Got to make systems, and you gotta want it and love it. If you don't want it and love it, don't even start. Don't do it for the money. Do it for the love. Do it for the people, and you'll stay busy as you want to be. And I appreciate every one of y'all watching, because this 16-minute video, y'all probably won't even watch all the way to the end. I probably won't even watch the whole thing again. We'll finish this coffee and get ready for the day, and just do a raw post, because, you know, that's what it's all about. It's not always about editing and showing the, you know, fake parts of all the good stuff on here. It's showing what's real and being dedicated. We appreciate you guys watching. Like, share, comment. Let me know your journey, what you're doing, whether you're in firewood, lawn care. A lot of you guys I don't even know. Let me get to know you guys. We're here to support each other and learn from each other. So I'm sure there's some tricks that you do around your business that I could learn from you, and there may be a few things this old dog, you know, can teach you. I don't know. But I tell you one thing, this dog will hunt. I'll get out there and get after it every day, and I hope you are too. We'll catch you guys later. Ciao.